welcome or welcome back to The Secret Tarot. Of course, this is my channel. My name is Manuela. I am an intuitive tarot reader, also a healer, and 100% Italian. If you're new, you don't know anything about me, you need to remember two very important elements. First of all is the energy. Stick around, become part of the soul family only and if only you're going to resonate with me. If for any specific reason they're going to be elements that they are not suitable for you or they make you uncomfortable, it means that this energy is not the right for you at the present moment. So probably I will suggest you in this case to go out there and search a better channel or a better reader for you. There is nothing personal, sometimes energy is what counts, okay? But if you love the channel, if you're going to resonate with me, of course, stay and become part of the full family. We're going to be super happy to have you on board. The other element you need to consider that this is a bilingual channel. Indeed, I post twice a week. In English, every single Monday. In Italian, every single Wednesday. Why? Because I try to embrace both the community itself as a healer and reader. So, if you want to watch also the Italian video, you can, because now YouTube is allowing you to have an automatic translation. But of course, just remember that sometimes my voice is taken away. So please, if you really want to listen to my voice and you are connected with my voice, change the setting on the right hand side up, okay? Saying that, if you're looking for the English video, there are thousands of videos, so you can just scroll, check, and select your topic and enjoy. And now let's talk about the topic of today. The topic of today is a topic very popular for me, and I do once in a while, not very often, because it's quite demanding, and it's answering to the most popular question that usually I receive during the reading. So who is my person, when we're going to meet, which one is going to be their first impression, which kind of relationship we can have together. So we're going to, one by one, try to check everything deeply and in depth, of course. The only things I need to check, and I need to tell you that today that we're going to check something different this time, because I noticed that recently I got a lot of questions about the shadow side of my future spouse. A lot of people, they want to know everything about them, but now they start also asking and to investigate in the dark side, because everyone has defect, everyone come with their own baggage. So most of the people, they want to know also in my recent reading which kind of things they're gonna take on the table and which kind of problem they can carry as well. So we're gonna add that kind of question in today. So it's gonna be different from the previous reading I did on this channel with a little twist. Of course, as usual, we're gonna have two groups, and today the groups are taken in camera. So the first group is Protective Nest. I think this one was already present in another reading. And then we got Sleeping Beauty Dream. So we have two different groups. Group number one with the Protective Nest. And group number two with the Sleeping Beauty's Dream. Okay? So these are the two groups. You need to just select. Just remember that this is a group reading, so not every single message is for you guys. So this is again a general reading. So please ask to your feelings, your guts, your intuition to navigate you through the channel, of course, and through this kind of reading. Take what resonates and feel free to leave the rest behind to the other people that are going to watch the same pile. The other things you need to remember also that this is a free gender reading. So if I'm using feminine or masculine attribute, please feel free to switch them around, because at the end of the day, we are just talking about energy, nothing else. So let's see together which kind of messages have been stored for you today. The card, the oracle, and the universe. And of course, remember also to have fun and don't take everything super seriously, okay? Let's go. Ciao and welcome to my lovely group number one. So if you have chosen this beautiful card with the Protective Nest and the number 25, this is your reading. Now, I think here the first message is very straightforward. Here, this person that's coming in your life is someone very orientated to commitment. They want to create a home with you, or they will want a home with you. They are very protective of the people they love, but also the message I can feel about is also that this person probably is gonna be a little bit close off at the beginning, because with the nest there are people, they are not super open. Now when they want something, probably they're gonna do whatever is needed, but they come across very private, very protective of their energy, very protective of the energy of the people they love. So a very, again, private person, okay? So this is the first things, but of course we have this kind of like question. The question I'm gonna read through who they are, why you still need to meet, possible defect and shadows. So because at the moment this is a very big question, it's asked again and again during my love reading, so I include that. When you're gonna meet, how you're gonna meet, their first impression, and which kind of relationship you're gonna have with them. So 7 very important kind of question. We're gonna answer all of them one by one. So the first one is who they are, and now of course I'm gonna use my tarot, but we already see that this person is someone very private, again very committed or prone to commitment. Probably they have a beautiful house already. Yeah, the Empress. Yeah, very nurturing people. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. So what I was saying about the fact that they can come across a little bit close off is a 4 of Pentacles. So bang on. Bang on. Ace of Cups. 4 of Swords again. Another 4. And the 7 of Cups. Now, let's talk about your future spouse, who they are. First of all, they are people that are not super fast when we are talking about relationships. So don't expect someone is coming and is gonna marry you in 2 weeks. This is not the person. This one is someone has a lot of options, but is very selective. With the set of 7 of Cups, sometimes they don't know what they exactly looking for. I don't think so. I think they know what they're looking for. They have a lot of options, but they don't engage with this option. Why? Because they are still in this kind of energy of the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords, where they are recovering from something or for something that was not super easy. So they close a very important relationship. They are in a recovery moment, okay? So they are coming towards you, ready to fall in love. Yes, absolutely, because we have the Ace of Cups, but probably they're going to be very careful in the way they're going to approach or start a new relationship. And that kind of things is absolutely healthy and normal, especially when you have had a very important relationship that didn't end in a proper way. So when we were hurt, when we got a painful ending, when we're gonna start a new chapter, we're gonna take it easy. So this is exactly his energy, okay, or their energy. Is someone super grounded, again with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Ace of Cups, ready again to fall in love, with a lot of options. They are quite measured people. What means? Very grounded, very serene, very peaceful, very wise beyond their age. But then they have a very peculiar side where they are very bubbling, very youngish. So they quite balance this amazing, deep, profound energy. But time to time they are very funny. They are very light-hearted. So they have both. They know how to have fun, but also how to commit, how to be really involved in a new relationship in the right way. So they are not players, they are not people that are going out and have fun with whatever person they have in front of them. No, they are very selective, but they know how to have fun with their friends. They know how to enjoy life. They know how to be funny, proactive, and passionate. But also, they have the other side that is very strong, very balanced. So this person is someone you can count on, okay? So this is the first question answered. Okay. Now, why you still need to meet? Why this person is still not in your life? We're gonna use this deck that is new, that is the Whisper of Why, and we're gonna see why this person is not yet here. Because you're holding on too tightly, because the answer lies within you, and then to prepare for you for a miracle. Okay, well, here there is a very big, I know that sometimes in my reading you're gonna receive like a slap, but I have to be straightforward and honest. I'm Italian, so we have this kind of tendency to don't have, especially if you deal with the English people, they are really more like polite in the approaching of things. I'm not. I'm very straightforward. Sometimes I'm lack in politeness. So I'm sorry if I'm like that. So, but it's a cultural fact, exactly. So before you're holding too tightly, I think you are still holding too tightly to something that is past. So you could have closed the chapter. You could have like work on yourself a lot. You can have done everything have to be done, but still there is something that is lingering in you. There is still something that you hold on. Sometimes we hold on tightly to an idea of like a dreaming idea of what love should be. So these things is, if you are in that kind of group of people, they are still thinking about the past, they are still ruminating about the past and the failures, please give up, because this is one of the reasons why this person is still not in your life with the proper relationship. You can already have met this person, but you cannot have a relationship with this person because of this kind of energy. You know your answer, you know why this person is not yet in your life. You know that probably is not exactly still the right time. You know that you still need to work on specific things. But on the other side, this person is not yet in your life because I think part of you doesn't believe that this person is really out there for you. You watch thousands of videos, you are going around and asking and probably doing private reading again and again and again, but nothing is moving around, nothing is clicking, nothing is shifting, no one catch your eyes, or no one is like catches your eyes, no one is making your heart beating again like before. So this is because also there is something you cannot see, you cannot predict, you don't believe in, that's gonna happen behind the scene. And this is why the universe is preparing you. So shift your mindset, please, because this is the one of the reasons, but also be aware that the right timing is gonna come, and it's not up to you to control that right time, because the universe is preparing everything accordingly for your highest good. So you don't have to fight, you don't have to do crazy stuff, because when it's gonna be the right time for you, for your heart, the universe that is clever than me and you put together, they're gonna deliver this person in front of your door, because you're gonna be at that point ready. Okay? So this is why you still don't have this man. Now, the thing that everyone is asking me recently, which one have the defect man? Which kind of shadows they're gonna bring? Because no one, guys, is perfect, and we know that sometimes we need to be aware that the person can have some defects. So let's see which kind of communicator and confidence. Biding your time, planning ahead. Yes, I think this is the answer. Okay, I know why. Because I think it was very evident in the tarot card as well at the beginning. So this person is not the fastest one. He's not the fastest one, guys. So one of the shadows or one of the defects that this person, if we want to call that, are, is that they are not super fast. They are planning everything, analyzing everything, studying everything, especially the heart. That one is a kind of behavior that usually you're gonna get up to when you are suffering a lot, when you suffered a lot, when even if you work on your trauma, still you're fearful that something can hurt you again. It's something very natural, normal, but sometimes if you can, is also synonym that you didn't complete completely your healing process. Sometimes we need another relationship. Sometimes we need another love to complete the circle. We can heal everything by ourselves. We don't need anyone to heal, but we are social animal, and I say this in a lot of my videos. So sometimes we are healing to connect, through connection, through interaction. Thanks to friends, thanks to people that are talking with us, thanks to therapists, thank you healers, or thanks to a new love. Someone is going to come in our life, it's going to shift our perception about love. So this person is going to be very slow, and this one can be like quite frustrating for you. They can sometimes lack in communication because they are a little bit closed off. Sometimes they can struggle to communicate everything. They can fall in love madly with you, but don't have the courage to say immediately. So you need to give time to this person. But people, they are very soft, very measured, very prone to commitment, and they are very gentle in nature. They also have a very strong dark side. Don't mess up with them, because if you mess up with them, or they have even the sense, the little sense that you are playing with them, you are manipulating them, they're gonna cut you ruthlessly. Okay? So get ready, because this person has this double side. Very nice, very wise, very kind, very prone to commitment. Mess with me, out of the door. Not even thinking twice. So have a very firm boundaries. Is a defect? Could be if sometimes they're too ruthless. Ruthlessness, oh my God, too much S's. Sorry guys. But this could be as well. And I see two skulls. So the skulls means, for me, is death. So they are really coming in your life when they really shift completely their life with a big change. So I think the last relationship, which was very big. So they are willing to invest in you. They are willing to do everything. You can find that probably you're going to be immediately on the same page. So my suggestion, because it's not a big defect, is give time. We cannot have everything in our way all the time. I'm sorry, you cannot control this person. He's not controllable, okay? So the thing is, if you don't want to lose this person, give them and yourself the time to breathe in this relationship, to have the right natural flow. So let the relationship develop naturally, without pressure, without panicking, without pushing, okay? Because pushing with this person doesn't gonna work. Okay, so these one are the defect. Now, when you wanna meet, well, this one is easy, straightforward. Now, sometimes they can give us even the months of the birth, but we will see. Fall, so you can meet in fall. It's not worth waiting for. May, well, May is around the corner. I want to eat. And July. So for some of you, this person is gonna come in the late spring, summer to the autumn. So we have that kind of range for months. And if you're still waiting for someone from your past, please bear in mind that this person is a brand new person. If you are in love with someone who is already married, already in a commitment, and they promise you the sky and the stars, they're playing with you, okay? don't be the second choices, never. And don't believe when they say that the wife is horrible, the girlfriend is horrible. Don't believe in any of this kind of shit, okay? Because they are lying. They are trying to manipulate you and to justify that kind of action, okay? This is for a specific group of people. So please bear in mind that this person is going to be someone absolutely single and someone absolutely ready to commit to you. Okay? And this is at the month where these people is going to come in your life. Okay? I don't know why I say that message, but I think how you going to meet? Let's see how you're going to meet. And let's see what our new tarot. 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. I love the 2 of Pentacles. Ah, so cute. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands. So how are you going to meet with this person? You're going to meet with this person in a community, in a group, when a group of people is going to gather together. Now with the 2 of Pentacles, we have 2 people gathering together. And in the 3 Pentacles, we have 3 people, but we have 2 and 3. So the person is coming in your life is someone that is going to come in your life. You're going to meet them through a social gathering again. So when you're going to go out with your best friend or with one member of your family, or when you're gonna be invited in a gathering. So that person is gonna happen to be there. Some of you can meet this person outside for park, like going to the gym. Well, you are moving. So you can find this person in this kind of contest. You're going to take your favorite matcha latte. I don't know if you're kind of like person is doing that, but this is the image I see. You're gonna go to that neighborhood to see that kind of like shops and things. You're gonna go around to visit something, and then where you're gonna find this person. But I see people, I see multiple options, and then this person is gonna be among these multiple choices. With the 7 of Pentacles is also when you finally invest in something that is growing. So it could be that you are investing in something you really like, a new passion, something that really is important for you, and then you're gonna invest in that kind of things. You're gonna water that kind of little garden, and the garden is gonna provide growth. And during that kind of process, you're gonna meet this person. What means that you probably are super in love with something specific. You're gonna go into the course, or just like go and buy something for that kind of passion you got, and then this is the reason why you're gonna go out and you're gonna meet this person. But I see for most of you is through gatherings, okay? Simple, basic. So it's not online, honestly. I don't see big things online. I see more physically. And now, which one is the first impression that they're gonna have of you? And this is one of like the popular question they always ask when I do love reading. Turkey. Well, I don't know who you are, but if you're a woman, you have a beautiful chest, a beautiful booty. If you're a man, you have again a beautiful chest. So abundance. Ooh, wasp. Rabbit. So when they're gonna meet you, they're gonna find that moment, that spark, a very lucky event. They're gonna feel they are blessed to have met you, because probably like you, they're in this kind of situation where they are going out, they want to really date, they want to start again all over again, but they have options, but now no one is like opening this kind of artist. No one is really make that spark be alive again. And so when they're gonna see you, they're gonna really feel that kind of spark. They're gonna also be an intense fear. Oh my God, why I feel again like that. I was thinking that this was done, was closed. So there is this kind of sense of, oh my God, in a positive way, and also in a negative way. Well, they're gonna think that you are very abundant, that you again have physically everything they need or they like, that you move with grace, but also you can be someone very sharp with your tongue. I don't know why, but if you talk or the way you answer or the way they're gonna see you communicate with others is gonna show them that no one can mess it up with your boundaries too. So they have very strong boundaries, you have very strong boundaries too. And sometimes you can sting. Why? Because if you don't respect me, we say in Italia ti asfalto. If you want to know how it's written and what is the meaning, please text me and down below I'm gonna tell you. It means just like I'm gonna pass you with a car. You know the material we do the street? Well, basically I'm gonna cover you with that. So there is no option. You're gonna have my hands or you're gonna have any opportunity with me. No way. Sorry, but it was funny. But they're gonna feel very lucky. They're gonna be super, super lucky to have found you and to have met a person like you. So there is a sense of immense gratitude to have seen you. And of course, you're gonna be quite pleasant for their eyes. So it's, again, a physical meeting, is not online, okay? Now, I think we need to go which kind of relationship this person is gonna bring in your life and which kind of relationship you can expect to have. Paradise, happiness, expansion, and joy. A new start with the coffee. So the new beginning, so it's not someone you know, it's not someone is coming back from your past. This person is a brand new person again that is gonna take you to change, to grow, and to liberate yourself from the past, okay? It's gonna bring clarity about which kind of love you really deserve and want in your life. Is gonna really teach you that what there was the treatment that you received before was not really love, was manipulation or whatever sort of love. This person is gonna really teach you how to switch completely your mindset, to switch that kind of shift that mindset and really sweep away all the things that don't serve you anymore. Okay? And if you have a heartbroken, if you were heartbroken and you were deeply hurt by someone, and as well that person, both of you coming together, both of you gonna heal each other. This relationship is gonna bring healing, it's gonna bring expansion, it's gonna bring paradise, it's gonna bring joy, but also truth and clarity, solidarity. Okay, so it's amazing. I'm gonna take as well one card of this, just one. Privileged lady. They're gonna see you as someone very special, unique, or if you're a man and you're looking for this woman is gonna be very privileged to be with you. So there is this sense of gratitude, this sense of luck I found among 8 billions of people where I met so much crap. Finally I found someone valuable, and this is gonna be the first impression and also the why they're gonna invest in you. Now, I think we close the reading, and I think I'm gonna just take a card, a rune actually, as a suggestion for you. This is a new, voted by one of you. And I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna take this one. And then we're gonna really close. Just some advice from the universe. So the first one is the precious present moment. Live in the moment, live in the present, let go the past. Don't hold tightly to anything that doesn't serve you. And love, a new path, is going to be very visible very soon. I think you already know that some things is changing. You already know. You already see the first sign of changes around. But this is what is expecting you. And nowadays, need, restriction, disagreement, resistance, survival, necessity, lacking. At the moment, you are in a lacking period. You feel restricted, you feel that there is no hope, but these cards say that please open up your view, open up your mind, open up your mindset, because a new path is opening for you again in front of you, and is helping you to reach that kind of like changes, shift, a new experience, a new life that you really deserve. So this is what is coming, and this is the advice from the universe. I hope this reading was like enough for you. And if you want to claim this reading, there are two ways. The first one is write a message, a comment. Manuela, I'm from the group number 1. Or if you don't have time, let's place an emoji. And the emoji of today is gonna be the feather. The feather, why? Because sometimes we need to put wings on. We need to light up our energy. We need to make the feather that I use in shamanic, like in healing, I use every day to sweep away the old energy, to sweep away this kind of idea that we don't deserve more, that the difficulty is gonna stay forever in front of us. No, nothing is permanent, everything is changing. Thank God, sometimes in better, sometimes not always in better, but this is what is gonna expect you. So that one is going to be your symbol, and for all of you, I'm going to be super happy to send extra energy as a help and support. If you're new, you like the reading, remember to subscribe. And saying that, thank you so much for have shared this energy and this time with me. And wherever you are, wherever the situation at the present moment is affecting your life, remember, it's not forever. You deserve more, you will have more, you need to just believe and take care and cleanse the energy, your house, your relationship, and make sure that you're gonna get and stay just with what you really need, and all the superficial things that can go, please let go. Okay, saying that, a huge thank you again, and ciao. See you. Ciao, my lovely group number 2. So if you have chosen this Sleeping Beauty's dream, this is your reading. Now, with the number 3 and with this kind of word, I think this person is already in your auric field. You already dream about them. You already know intuitively that this person is searching for you, that the universe is already connecting you. And the dream are like a big sign that this person is coming and this person is really. So this is more a confirmation, really. With the Sleeping Beauty, it seems also that probably for a long time you didn't have a love relationship, or you didn't really have a nice commitment in front of you. It seems that for a long time, over a period of time, quite long, not very short, you were single, or you felt lonely. You did, because sometimes you can be in a relationship and don't be in a relationship. I don't know if you know what I mean, but with the Sleeping Beauty, it seems that for some time your life seems, even today probably, very static, very stagnated. So this person is gonna open up. This stagnation is gonna bring back the life, bring back the passion, bring back whatever you want to dream about. So if you are dreaming about this person, if you want a specific person in your life, this card is saying that it's not so far away of what you're gonna really receive and manifest in your life. But also that this time of stagnation is finally ending. Very soon, very soon. Now, let's start with the question, and I have the question here. Who they are, why you still didn't meet, and which kind of defect they're gonna have, which shadow side they're gonna have, because this is apparently most important at the moment for most of my people, and so I included this. When you're gonna meet, how you're gonna meet, which one is their first impression, and which kind of relationship you're gonna have together. So these are the most popular question that will always be asked by my clients. So let's start with the first one. Who are they? So who is your future partner? My lovely group number 2. Let's see. And the Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Leo energy. Okay, the Hierophant. Wow, so who is your future partner? Group number 2, wow. So first of all, someone could be famous. I don't know why, but very often in my dream, and funny enough, I got a client some times ago that she said, you know what, Manuela, I saw one of your reading and actually I was dating someone famous. More than once it happened. So apparently it happened. Of course, it was not famous in the term we consider famous. It was not a person of the band, for example, but it was still very famous, very not like someone that was very out there in the public eyes. So the person is probably someone very victorious, very respected in their community, or very well known. So some of them could be even famous. And I have to say, because with the victories, we cannot say anything else. Someone very abundant. They at the moment is very investing their energy in working. Sometimes they overwork as well, okay? Very passionate. We have Leo sign here. We have a lot of passion, but I see Leo and also Scorpio, okay? They have a lot of options. They are very handsome or very beautiful as a woman. So they can be very, very popular. But still, they're quite old school, because with the Hierophant, they don't like mess around. They did when they were young, probably a lot. But then something shifted in them, and now they are at the age or in that kind of stage of life when they want commitment. They are fine alone. They don't want to have complication. They're gonna be ready to invest just if worth the investing. Otherwise, they have success, they have friends, they have everything, so they don't need a future love. They want love, don't get me wrong, but even if they have a lot of options, they're not going to engage in this option if one of the options they really doesn't resonate with them. They have probably a pet, a dog they love, or a cat they love. They are very wealthy, they have a beautiful house, and they like someone they can share with them that success, but peacefully. You know what I mean? They have a beautiful family, beautiful group of people, and I don't know why I say that. If you're going to choose this person, this family is going to love you dearly, okay? Sometimes you come in family where the family, they always criticize you, but there are family instead, like this one, is going to be super happy to have you as a future daughter-in-law or father-in-law. In-law, okay. Why do you still need to meet them? Okay, so this is the why. Is one of the deck that I received recently, super cool. We see which kind of to show you the beauty in simplicity, because you're called to evolve. Wow, big reason. Because you're meant to lead. Ooh, who are you? Group number two. So you couldn't meet this person before, because before them meeting this person, you need to also be successful. Now, there are different ways to be successful. Some people define themselves to be successful having the perfect job, or have that kind of, or become a doctor, or become a lawyer, or like making shoes. I don't know which one is the level of success that you desire. You didn't still meet this person because before you need to achieve specific things for yourself. If you're gonna be in a relationship and you're not gonna have enough time for this project, you're not gonna be in the space that you need to be. I don't know if I was clear enough. First of all, you don't meet this person yet because you have to learn what really love is. no complication, no toxicity. How much it can be beautiful. Simply date someone that is simply into you without any question, without any problem, without any fear, without any infidelity, without any structure that is not needed. How is beautiful, just be simply in love with each other. So this is what probably you have to learn, how to fit and how to state put in place very strong boundaries. But also it was needed for you to be alone or single for a while, because you really need to evolve. Some of you are gonna become teachers. Some of you, I don't know if you are a spiritual teacher, or some of you are needed to become leaders. Now, can be leaders in a company, leaders in your community, leaders in your church, leaders because you're gonna teach in a school. I don't know which kind of, there are thousands of ways to be a leader, thousands of ways to lead by example. Sometimes just doing one thing at a time, just doing amazing coffee every morning to your client, if you work in a bar, of course, could be lead. Okay, because you lead by examples, impacting the life of people without even realizing how much you can impact the life. But you really need to evolve, so that you had to go through this process. And so for that reason, you're gonna meet this person when this evolution is complete, when you're gonna be successful enough for you to have complete this circle, because you really need it out there. Needed out there. I don't know why, I don't know who you are, but you are needed. Now, let's see which kind of dark side this famous person has. I work with a lot of famous people, and I can't say that it's not always easy. It's not always easy. Deception. The tail to pride. Okay. Which kind of shadows this person is gonna have with them? Now, I think they're very loyal. So with trickery, deception, I think some of you, they can be actors. And some of you could be very scared that this person is using communication to make them fall. Especially with actors, it could be quite easy. So in this case, the shadow is not them, but is your fear. Okay? So they could be sometimes not really, how to say that? They could be a little bit pride. I don't know why I think pride and prejudice. But that kind of oh no, everyone loves Mr. Darcy. But at the beginning, Mr. Darcy was a little bit urticant and a little bit because it was not showing off anything. Now, I think if they're really people, they are very popular and they are very well known, they tend to hide themselves. So they don't gonna communicate immediately the feeling, or they're gonna be a little bit hiding everything. So that one is not lack of trust or lack of, it's gonna be just a form of protection. Now, is a dark side? Absolutely. But I have to be honest, most of the people say, oh, if they're gonna love me, they're gonna do everything. But there are level of success they're gonna require, unfortunately, really to be overprotective of their boundaries and energy, because there are people that are mad out there, especially in the new social era where you have social media everywhere. Sometimes you don't know if the people approach you to put your picture online or just because they really care about you. So this person is overprotective, very protective, and sometimes can be deceptive in the sense they can hide what they want, what they think about you. So at the beginning, they're not gonna be super upfront and super honest. They're gonna take time, and I think these kind of things can be upsetting you. Okay, they have a lot of pride and they are very precise. So sometimes they like to be very organized in a specific way, and if you are on the other side of the spectrum, very free and caring and blah 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 blah, yeah, you can have some problem with them because they're very tidy, very precise. They cut everything in pieces. I don't want to say OCD, but slightly in that direction. And then they really feel constricted to make a choice. So what means? They have a situation where they have everything. They have people that love them, they have a nice family, they have everything. So opening to a new relationship is seen by them as another ache. And it is. If you after so much pain, so much heartbreaking and trouble, and probably if you have experienced toxicity, and finally you find your peace of mind, everything is fine. Sometimes you're dating but without any headache. Meeting someone that really is gonna move your foundation, that really is gonna force you to open up that heart can be very scary. So could be that this person is taking time to choose you. Don't get me wrong, they're gonna like you from the beginning, and now we're gonna see which kind of first impression. But it could be that the dark side of them is they're gonna take time to come towards you with clear mind, with clear intention, not because they don't want you, but just because there is a lot of things they need to think around that choice. So could be a little bit upsetting for you. My suggestion is have experience to work with. I never date a famous person, but I work with them all the time. I used to work all the time, especially with women, but I saw men as well. Take time. Don't lower down your boundaries. Who cares if they are famous or not? If you are a woman or you are a man, they deserve to be respected because you are an amazing person. No one, doesn't matter the money, the success, whatever, can come to you and put you in the corner. No one is putting baby in the corner, okay? So have very strong boundaries, and you're gonna thank me later, okay? So just a little bit over precise as well. So now, when you're gonna meet, let's see when you're gonna meet this person. Fast, quick, short and sweet. In the future, so there's still time for some of you, more than here, so it's gonna be quite long for some of you. At the special date, morning. So for some of you, he's very close, he's around the corner, it could be even tomorrow morning. For some of you, could be that you're gonna meet at the special date, so there is a celebration and a special event, something important happening, and there is when you're gonna meet this person. But for some of you, a group of people is very fast. 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. For other of you, instead, is one year and more. Okay? I think probably this person is gonna come in your life in 2026, and then just next year you're gonna fully be together, okay? Because this person is gonna take time, okay? So this is when you're gonna meet. And now, how you will meet? I think I already answered to this question, but we're gonna see in depth. The 9 of Cups with Egyptian. Oh, the 7 of Pentacles again, like in the first group. And the 8 of Pentacles, yeah. So when you're doing a course or studying something new, and again, it's not online, could be physically. You're gonna meet this person physically the first time, okay? And then probably can carry on. When you learn something, so you're going and you're doing a course. Now, if you are not studying because you are not in that age, doesn't matter. I am still at my age studying every single year, so I'm updating my knowledge. So everyone can. But I think this person is gonna come in your life at the special date, at a special event, but when you go and do something that you really love. So there is something like, I see here, Eight of Pentacles. You have a lot of things going on. You study, you put a lot of effort in something. When you are investing to become the successful person you're meant to be, then you're gonna meet this person. It could be as well in a very big social gathering. It could be as well in a park, in a very beautiful outside landscape. So mountain, no, I don't see beaches. I see a park, I see a mountains, I see a beautiful landscape in front of you. So it could be in this, you travel to some place with your friend, or you are nurturing yourself, learning something new, exploring a new place, and then you're gonna meet. Now, it could be as well the same place in the same city. You're going to another side. I mean, London is huge, but if you are in a little village, and probably you're gonna go to the neighborhood village just to see, I don't know, the favorite shop, there you can meet this person. Or could be also that you simply travel for a weekend. It's not necessarily a long travel, okay? But there is a meeting when you're gonna invest in becoming the successful human being that you need to become. Now, this is what is the first impression of you? This is the famous question always asked. always. They're gonna see you from kilometers. I don't know why I see flowers. They're gonna be very attracted by your beauty. Yes. They're gonna see you as someone magical. I don't know why. Probably you're gonna see each other in a place where it's like there is a, I don't know, here we got Glastonbury, we have centers where you can go and have like a very spiritual experience, if you don't follow, of course, the crap, the new age marketplace spiritual is going to offer you. But there are places where notoriously you can go and find a very special energy. They're going to see you as someone very special. They're going to see you from far away. So they're going to notice you immediately in among the crowd. So that is telling me that probably when you're going to first meet, there are going to be a lot of people around you. Could be as well a festival, okay? With the spirit, like with the hawk spirit, they're going to see how clever and sharp your mind is. You understand immediately people and situation. You're abundant. You have beautiful, beautiful hair. I don't know if that day you're going to have some flower. If it's in a festival, you're going to be like dressed in a specific way, but also they can see your firm boundaries, and they're gonna, so I have the feeling that if this person is very successful, most of you, they're not gonna give any single fuck about it. So most of you say, okay, you're famous, so what? So what? So most of you don't know even if this person is famous, because probably is famous in a field that you don't know, you don't care, or you don't care because you don't know. So not because you're like fussy or whatever, but I have the feeling they're gonna see how firmly strong your character is. So you come across someone magical, someone deeply different from the one they met before, and very sharp. So this is the first impression of you. And then let's close with which kind of relationship this person is gonna bring in your life. Or you can build together, of course. Okay. Ascending. Oh, well, nice. Okay. This relationship is gonna start very slowly again with coffee dates, with meeting and chat online, because this person I think is gonna be a little bit far away from you, so they're gonna be very busy, because being successful sometimes they can require them to move, to be around, so they cannot be physically always there. But this person is gonna bring on your table a relationship that's gonna teach you there's possible love again without being broken. What means? Without infidelity. I don't know why this is important, but without deception. So there's going to be a level of separation here at the beginning, especially because this person is not very close all the time. But this person is going to offer you a relationship that's going to superate the obstacle from both sides. Because from their side, they need to be very careful for specific and practical reason. And then as well, because they are probably suffered in the past. For your side as well, there is a lot of fears regarding the position of this person and also the fact that you suffered probably in the past too. So both of you are fearful. It's fine. It's normal. We are human beings. We have sometimes fear. And fear is a mechanism protecting us. So there's nothing wrong. But both of you are going to overcome that fear and make sure that obstacles are burned and you can ascend and become the couple that you're meant to become. I think I see here a power couple, guys. There is nothing doubt about that. So two very successful human beings destined to lead in a different way, they come together and they love each other. Expectation, and let me see, and male, female, and then we have all women. So here the women, the feminine energy is going to be the relevant one. The feminine energy is going to decide boundaries. The feminine energy is going to set the expectation, and the women is going to navigate this relationship. So even if the man is super famous, you're going to be in charge of everything because you're going to be the one holding his heart. So you're going to be if you're a woman, you're going to be little bit less involved than him. So for that reason, probably you can take a little bit more control of the situation. Even if you're going to fall in love with this person, still. Now, let's close this relationship. Let's close this reading with the rune and the card. And some advices for you in the present. So, throttle release, you need to speak up. If you want this love, you need to speak up. This is for me is not fine. This is for me is okay. You need to be aware that you're creative. You as well probably you need to speak up to the mass or be capable to speak to the large number of people. So you need to open and make sure that you're speaking your truth because it's very needed out there. So, and as well in this relationship, because you're going to say to this person, I don't give a fuck about who you are and how much money you have in the bank or how successful you are. If you don't treat me like this, there is no. And the things is easier. Suspension, delay, stillness, frustration, block, pause, waiting. Now, with Isa, the direction is open. We are there. But this relationship could be at the beginning frustrating because you cannot see each other very often and sometimes there is delays. So my suggestion is speak your truth. If you don't agree with kind of some things and some things is not fine for you, say it. And don't worry because what seems blocked is going to unblock very fast. This person is going to fall. I honestly can see that this person is going to fast fall in love with you. Super fast. The only thing is the setting up of the relationship. That's going to be a little bit like complicated at the beginning. But for sure this person is going to choose you, is going to love you, is going to cherish you, and it's going to be your future spouse. So there is no doubt that it's going to have a full commitment towards you. But you need to speak your truth. You need to set your boundaries and not allow any fame, any money, anything to put you in a corner. Because you deserve everything. And if this person is not, there's going to be a next one. Okay? So don't limit yourself. And just wait patiently because the universe is going to deliver this person to you. You don't need to do much. So this meaning is as well, you don't need to do much. Carry on with your stuff, doing your things, and then when it's going to be the right moment, the universe is going to show you the new love that you deserve to have in your life. Saying that, I think I really closed my reading now. If you want to claim this energy, you can have two solutions. The first one is write a message. The second is an emoji. The emoji of today is gonna be the knife. I don't know if we have a knife or a sword. If we have a sword, put that, to put the word sword. Why we have this word? Because we need to cut through the fear, cut through the blockages of the truth especially. We need to cut through all the limitation that you cannot have someone so important in your life, that you cannot become important in your life too, important in saying successful for your own, for following your own desire, your highest good, of course. So that's what, because we need to cut through all that kind of things that like is dusty and misty, and it doesn't let you see clearly who you are and what you deserve, okay? So that one is the energy. Of course, for all of you, I'm going to be super happy to send you extra energy as help and support. If you really like the reading and you are new, please remember to subscribe or hit the notification bell, and if only you're going to resonate with me. And saying that, thank you so much for sharing with me this time is this energy. And remember, wherever you are, wherever the situation can apparently be complicated, remember, you deserve everything you want. Don't take any step back, and don't compromise, because you deserve all, okay? And saying that, I'm gonna say ciao, ciao, and see you maybe next week, maybe next video, okay? Ciao.